Isaac, first game of the new season for you is against Rentford. How are you feeling going into this fixture on Friday?
Very positive. Rentford are a great side. It'll be a good test for us. Obviously, we've had 2 months of preparation. We don't like to call it the off season at Galborg. It's called 2 months of preparation. Um, a longer pre-season, obviously than usual. So we've had time to be able to get the squad together, try something different, and obviously 2 months of preparation for a game against Rentford is perfect.
Mm. Who do you think out of the Brentford squad is your biggest threat going into this fixture? A lot of people saying Carlos, DJ Boy. Like, who do you think is your biggest threat? And obviously, you have seen them play because you were refereeing them on the Sunday in the Community Shield final.
I think they looked. Obviously, they were missing their goalkeeper, so they had a player out of position in Carlos playing goalkeeper. I don't think Liam J's back for tomorrow's game. I might be wrong, but we're going to go into the game expecting them to bring a full squad with a full strength lineup. That's how we'll approach the match. Um, and then obviously it's a Billy bonus if they don't bring the full team. But we've just got to go at it. Obviously, they're a team with a lot of threat, but the only thing that has stopped us from beating them in the past is ourselves. We've not gone into the game with open minds. We've gone in thinking, "Oh God, it's Rentford." Then we've struggled. We haven't really prepared for the games against Rentford in the past. Um, but we've had 2 months of preparation. Obviously, we've known this draw for a couple of weeks now. So 2 weeks, I think, 2 weeks ago the draw was. So we've had time to get the team together, get us ready, and I believe we'll be okay against Rentford.
Um, I'm just gonna go on you off to the off season now. Obviously, you're calling it 2 months of preparation. How have you seen the pre-season? How do you think the pre-season has gone for Gottberg this season as the owner?
It's been positive. Obviously, we've had a completely different team. We struggled last season. I stepped away from the club um, for a for about a season. Past ownership for last season didn't do particularly well with the club. The club was on a downward spiral, and it was it was tough for the first couple of weeks, to be honest. Trying to find the right players, getting some good players in, quality players into the club, um, and finding a different way of football. Really, it's not been easy to say the least. Bringing in like Fabian, Clem, Oscar, um, big player, then obviously younger talents like Neo. Um, it's been a long, it's been long, it's been tough. It's come with its challenges. There's been a couple of curveballs. Um, Obviously we've appointed Toxic Steven as manager quite recently. He's been doing pretty well. Obviously knows a lot of the players like Clem and Oscar, having been through with them in clubs like Roma and Silo, just to name a few. So we've got a lot of chemistry within the team, which is kind of what we've gone for this season. We've had quality players in the past that have worked well together, but I feel like chemistry creates quality. Um, so that's what we've gone for. We've got had a different bit of a different approach in pre-season, but we're prepared and we're ready to go again tomorrow.
Mm. Um, let's have a talk about the new season. Because season 13 is coming up. Obviously, um, are you hoping that this season to is your aim still for this season to go back up, to go up to Division One, or is it like you got another goal in mind?
With the goals to win it all, it always has been. It always will be at this club. Obviously, we've got to set realistic targets. And the realistic target is take each game as it comes, and win each game. Um, Obviously, this season, Division Two shaped up a bit. Obviously, we didn't get what I would say we deserved back in season 11, which really hit the club quite hard actually. When we didn't get the promotion in the BFL Cup final that we had earned in season 11. So look, we've got to put that all in the past, and we've got to use that as fuel to get back what we didn't, got get back what we lost a few seasons ago. So yeah, we've had a rough season last season, and we're back this season, ready to go and push for promotions on.
And one last question: if you do beat Rentford in the cup tomorrow night, who would you like to get? Like, which team would you want to get in round two?
We want the biggest clubs possible. Obviously, Rentford in the first round is a dream fixture. That is the fixture that you want. When you're looking at your fixture list or you're looking at the draw, you're hoping to get these big teams because you can prove yourself. Having a successful cup draw run isn't specifically getting as far as you can. It's giving a match to the bigger side. So if you getting teams like getting a team like Rentford is perfect. It's where we can show them what we're made of. That we are coming for them. We ain't gonna hold back. Um, and look, it's going to be difficult. We don't. It isn't going to be easy at all against Rentford. They're a quality side, but they've got weaknesses, and we're going to attack them. Um, so yeah, hopefully
Okay,
hoping for a good match tomorrow. And if we do get through,
hang
teams like Silverstone, perfect for us.
but hang on a minute, hang on. When because we streamed the cup draw, the round of 32 cup draw on the sports channel, and when it got drawn that, and you were just doing the draw as well. But when Dotbird got drawn with Rentford, you you sounded like you were dreading the fixture.
It's obviously when you first get drawn against a big team, there's excitement, but then it also comes with right. This is real. You got to play against a team like this. Obviously, I want to play Brentford. Um, I was joking about a little bit. I mean, yes, we probably wanted a team that we realistically can definitely beat. I mean, we can beat Brentford, but the odds will be stacked against us.
Mm.
Um, but to get smacked with one of the best clubs in the EFL, to get smacked with them in the first round, um, isn't something that I expected. But yeah.
And one more question actually, because I know for a fact Tyler's going to be commentating with us on the match this evening. One thing I have to ask is, will you ever send him back to your club and not be in Manchester? He's been begging for it in the GC recently.
Um, Look, Tyler's a good player, not for us though. He did have a great season last season. So and obviously his wish was to move to Manchester. We got the deal done. He went to the club that he wanted to go to. So we aren't personally. Tyler isn't even someone we're considering at the moment. We're not
So
thinking about him. He's got to do his business at Manchester. We might revisit this in the mid-season, but up from now until mid-season, Tyler's a Manchester player, and we have no interest in bringing him back at the moment.
So what you're saying is, um, at the moment he's technically on the transfer market, and Manchester could technically have him as a player.
I mean, he already is at Manchester on loan, but we will absolutely entertain any club coming in to sign him on a permanent, and we certainly won't fight to keep him.
All right, Isaac. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you very much.